If someone deliberately tries to hit you with a bicycle, how should you defend yourself legitimately? But for a top-tier assassin, all he needs is a compass. And the man would never expect that this ordinary-looking middle schooler in front of him could be connected to a legendary underground assassin. But in reality, he was targeted by a type of biological weapon, which caused his body to revert to that of a 16 or 17-year-old. And the reason he returned to school is because the way to restore his body is in the hands of his classmate Lisa, because the company that created the biological weapon belongs to her father. And the fastest way to obtain the antidote is to become her fiancé, because her father just issued a notice stating that her future fiancé will inherit the company. But for him, a 40-year-old divorced man, to date a middle schooler, he simply can't accept that in his heart. Even though someone at school is already planning to make a move, he still decides to wait and observe. Instead, during this time he unexpectedly starts enjoying studying, because he spent his childhood only playing around, and doesn't even know basic arithmetic. Fortunately, there's a helpful classmate in the class, who voluntarily teaches him. With that person's help, and with his adult perspective on learning, he scores a perfect grade on his first math test. To thank John, he invites him to a restaurant for a meal, but unexpectedly, he accidentally bumps into a man during the meal, dirtying the man's notebook. Even though John apologized on the spot, the man still holds a grudge afterward, and plans to hit them with his bicycle. However, as a top assassin, Jack's senses are extremely sharp. Because everything happened too fast, John has no idea what happened. 6 or 7 hours later is club selection day for new students, and as one of them, Jack also has to choose a club, but he immediately rules out anything sports related. Aside from sports, only arts-related clubs remain. Just as Jack is feeling trouble, John's older sister gives him a suggestion. Turns out she's the president of the Home Economics Club, and they happen to have a trial activity today, so she wants him to give it a try. Jack originally has zero interest in this, because he thinks this kind of thing is for women, but once he actually tries it, it feels completely different. The experience of cooking and the results of his work feel surprisingly fresh to him. The next day, holding the application form, he plans to join. Unexpectedly, Lisa also plans to join the Home Economics Club, which actually makes sense, since her goal is to open a ramen shop. Ever since he saved her from the kidnappers last time, the two haven't spoken at school, because she doesn't want people to know she works at a ramen shop, but privately, they interact like friends. Jack often visits her family's ramen shop, not entirely because of her, but because the ramen suits Jack's taste perfectly. Through these visits, their relationship grows closer, and he learns that her relationship with her father is very strained. Regarding the idea that her fiancé will inherit the company, she hates it but can't do anything about it. If not for this matter, she and Jack would probably remain secret friends. But because of this, her number of admirers at school keeps increasing. Even the usually quiet Home Economics Club has 60 or 70 boys joining because of her. Feeling completely cornered, she has no choice but to make a decision.